This next tip has been a huge time saver for me, and it actually works in all of Microsoft Office. Now, if you have any text that you write over and over and over again, and whether it's long text like an entire paragraph or just a couple of words, what you can do is you can use AutoCorrect. Yes, AutoCorrect, the same thing that you use to create your smileys and your trademark symbols. You can use AutoCorrect to quickly put that information here inside of Excel. So, for instance, my name and Udemy Excel instructor is something that I type frequently. I've already set it up inside of AutoCorrect that when I type in IH for Isabel Harrison, UEI for Udemy Excel instructor, when I hit the space bar on my keyboard, that information pops up. And again, that's just a couple of words, but it also could have been a ton of text. All right, so let me show you how I did it. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to my Excel options, and you get there by going backstage. You get there by going to File and then Options. So I'll click on File, Options, and I want to go to the Proofing section. And right up there at the top, I've got Auto Correct Options. And you may be used to these again, either here in Excel or inside of Word or another Microsoft Office application. This is where if you're typing something in and you start with two capital letters, it'll fix it for you. Or if you don't capitalize the first letter of a sentence, this is also where it fixes it for you. So if you haven't been here, why don't you come in here and take a second to look around to see what you want to either keep or turn off. Now you'll also notice that down near the bottom, if you type in an open parentheses, the letter C and a close parentheses, that's how you get your copyright symbol. There's also trademark, registered trademark. There's a lot of different options here. If I accidentally spell about with two B's, the system will correct that for me, and so on. So let's say that I want to replace my initials. I'll just put in my first and last initials. So I type my initials and replace, and I tab over to with, and I will put in my first name, and then Harrison, and maybe a pipe there, and I'll type in awesome instructor. Okay, next thing I want to do is go ahead and click on add. It's now in the list, and I'll click on OK and OK. So all I have to do whenever I want that verbiage to pop up is to again type in my initials, hit spacebar, and there it is. Pretty easy, pretty fast, pretty cool. All right, now if I want to get rid of any of those, I just go back to my backstage, go back to File and Options, back to Proofing and AutoCorrect Options. I can find it, and one way I can start to click on I and H. That'll at least take me down to the I's. And there are both of them there. I'll click on one of them and delete, and the other one and delete. And then it's OK and OK. So again, whether it's inside of Excel or Word or PowerPoint or even inside of Outlook, to quickly put in information that you use a lot just by using a couple of keys on the keyboard, you go to File, Options, Proofing, and then AutoCorrect Options.